I'm gonna mute you. Well,
Okay.
actually, I'm not.
Let me close the door so you don't hear the outside
Actually, you gotta mute.
noises.
Go ahead and mute yourself.
Okay.
Warning. Unauthorized use of hit music.
The number one station for the unsigned artist.
QSJ Radio.
On www.qsjradio.com.
You start here.
In 3, 2, 1.
All songs provided today have been asked for permission to play live on our stream via web.
Live stream.
Any content cannot be used without written consent from QSJ Radio.
You're listening to QSJ Radio, the home of unsigned artists, where your wife, side chick, and baby mama comes to see your favorite DJ. Oh, my bad. I thought you knew. Playing artists from all over the world, making us the number one station for underground, unsigned, and unheard artists, giving them a place to always be heard. Visit www.qsjradio.com for ways to get promoted with QSJ Radio. Any content provided by QSJ Radio will not be resold or shared without consent from the artist, label, or representative. Thanks again for tuning in to QSJ Radio.
Ciao to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Today's show was brought to you by Black Ice, 25 years old from Seaford, Delaware, a soulful singer. He started in church, singing in the choir, then playing music with his father in the gospel quartet groups. As he grew older, he found his place in R&B, neo soul, and began singing as a solo artist. Not only does he sing, but he's a rapper as well, making his music extremely versatile. Some of his influences are Michael Jackson, Musiq Soulchild, Chris Brown, Neo, John Lennon, Drake, and a few others in the hip-hop rap side. There's more to tell about this artist. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to this song, Like the Weather. Right here on QSJ Radio, this is probably going to be something that's going to be exclusive to you guys. Not to us, though. Black Ice has always been out here. This is Black Ice with Like the Weather on QSJRadio.com.
Situations change like the weather. Separated but we're together. I ain't trying to waste no time. Trying to make this moment last forever. Situations change like the weather. Separated but we're together. I ain't trying to waste no time. Trying to make this moment last forever, ever.
Yeah. Trying to piece back my life together. Seems like everywhere I turn it breaks. Homelessness and probation with stipulations that's making it easier to fall flat on my face. Baby mama drama with the system trying to find a little reason just to keep me in the slammer. Do I hit the streets or work a 9 to 5? Work to live to die, but that's living right. Can't even see my daughter, feel like a seedless father. Apple fall from the tree, but nothing grows farther. FaceTime warrior, cause she don't wanna cooperate. Separation from my life is creating some hate. A disconnection from the one thing that makes you smile will make you sinister and turn the table upside down. Make you wanna do some things that get you locked away, when all I really wanna do is see my baby's face. To be financially stable and pay this child support. To pick her up and let her know that daddy's here for sure. I refuse to be a deadbeat, that's all my life. I hope to find true love and make a happy wife. I know in due time better things will surely come. Get this money with my music and be set for life. Create a future so my seed can do anything. Watch her germinate and grow to be the sweetest dream.
Situations change like the weather. Separated but we're together. I ain't trying to waste no time. Trying to make this moment last forever. Situations change like the weather. Separated but we're together. I ain't trying to waste no time. Trying to make this moment last forever, ever.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. It's the homie Black Ice, man. He's in the building. Hopefully he's in the building. I think he's in the building.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Okay. Big shout out to everybody listening. Black Ice, like the weather. Shine calm. Song for them.
Hey, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. You're good.
Okay.
I like it's still going on. I feel like that was like a free verse in there, is it?
It is.
Okay, wait, hold up. Let me see something.
Situations change like the weather. Separated but we're together.
I'm gonna do this shit right now if you don't mind.
Hey, kill it. Like,
how we gonna start this shit off like this? Like,
organically.
Yo, I mean, I fell in love a few times in life. I mean, I named them girlfriends, exes, and then wives. Like, for real, a lot of side cats. But then everybody wanna just react. I post, I never delete. That's the right. Whoa, I was yeah. Look,
okay,
I press play. I never delete. I do this once or twice, so I never repeat. You see, there's a lot. Woo. Let me stop. Shout out to her. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, listen. Hey, we'll make it official now. Okay. So anyway, shout out to that. Shout out to the homie Black Ice. He's in the building.
Big facts.
What's up, family? Delaware in the building. What up?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Hey, man, look, I know enough about you. You've been following us for a minute and stuff like that. But for those who just are coming into our audience base and stuff like that, let them know a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Tavon Johnson. As we say, I go by Black Ice. Black Ice. Ice actually stands for interchangeable energy. So as I'm doing what I'm doing as far as my music, my writing, with everybody, I believe that life is all about energy. So it is a piece of my soul, a piece of my energy, my force that is, and connected with everyone. But I don't really talk about myself too often, so
oh, it's okay. I'm here for that. I'm a college. So a little bit more about Black Ice, other than being a young guy, he's also a young entrepreneur. You've been doing the singing thing for a very long time and went ahead into R&B. Now the crazy thing is, a lot of people don't get it. There's a lot of background to a singer that sometimes I feel like they must have. It's written in history. They must have it. It seems like if they don't have it, they become like one or two hit wonders, and they don't know how to make classics and stuff like that.
No, because it's not something natural to them. And I mean, like as far as my family, like it goes way, way back. Like family death, the Johnsons. If anybody on the Eastern Shore, the Maryland side, ever heard of the Gospel Souls, the Inspirations, that's I've played drums for my father for pretty much all my life. Like, music has just been who we are. And so I was born into it, and I really began to connect to it in a way where I was the poet. I was the one that was in the corner, being able to articulate my words in such a way that when I was able to put music to it, it was like, oh man, I'm
Yeah.
always by myself, and I'm by myself working always. It's just when I'm around my friends, they literally see me just rapping, singing to myself, doing whatever. In high school, everybody knew me as the kid who sang down the hallways. Like, it's me, it's in me. Music is me. So, I definitely have to give big, 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 big ups to my family for giving me the gift, because it's
Word.
the key to my life.
Big shout out to that. Shout out to the homie Black Eye. Seaford, Delaware's own. Big city out there. It's kind of in the middle of everywhere out there. A lot of people run through it because of the highway. I know of it
Right,
because, I pass through it all the time on my travels. Okay, so but there's a good foundation of people out there. It is the first state. There's a lot of stuff like
right,
that. Vice President Biden's from out there, and stuff like that. So it does get its own form of history. But being in Delaware, you're almost like, not that far into the DMV side of the Delaware
right.
part, because there is parts of that. People just think that it's the whole thing, but it's actually not. And there's your own
Nah.
soul, your own sound, your own thing going on over there. Um, and I
Hmm.
know we have mainstream influencers, but has there been anyone in town or in the state that has influenced you?
Yo, like, honestly, but especially Seaford, like, there's some artists out here really, really working. And I mean, I gotta give props to C Mac on the Maryland side. But really, like, I rock with my gang. My
Okay.
gang, ACID, my bro Mello, you know, my people's high key steez, like really unique ones. If you ever see unique ones with a big U and a big O, that's the gang. Like, we really just stick to each other, and we live by the code, and we make music, and we have fun doing it.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. If you're just tuning in right now, we got Black Ice in the building. That's I.C.E. And what's that stand for again?
For Wait, for Black Ice,
Yes.
interchangeable energy.
Interchangeable energy. 25 years old, man, still doing the damn thing. What's crazy is that um and now, before we take a little break, I want to get into something that's really crazy for me. You launched your own shoe line, like in Italy.
In Italy, bro,
What's
all
up
by
with that?
myself.
That's kind of cool. Like, I heard of sneakerheads and all this other stuff, blah blah blah. But what's going on with that? And damn.
So, like, literally, I ended up, and I'm gonna tell you how this all started. And I'm not gonna say no names to give him any clout, but I moved up north, and I stayed with someone dirty and disrespectful,
Okay.
and I let that be the fuel to my fire. Everything that he said that I couldn't be, and then some. And this was literally 3 months ago.
Wow.
3 months ago. And in 3 months, show that John Carr Believe in You events is hosting my show September 28th. The doors open at 6. The show starts at 7. They're $10 for admission in Wilmington, Delaware, 2nd and Market Street at the Academy for Peace.
Big shout out to Wilmington. Big place right there. Shout out to that.
So I got my show
Okay.
literally 72 hours after I got kicked out. The venue for the show after I got kicked out. And I literally just kept pressing, and I kept replaying everything that was said to me every single day. And I said that will never happen to me again. And so when they saw my story, when they saw the design of my shoe, it was on. Like, the shoe is called Cosmos. I couldn't use C because I didn't want to get sued for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
But Black Ice and my shoes are from outer space. And if you look at the tongue of my shoe, it's an astronaut sitting on the moon drinking a beer looking at Earth. So that's a whole nother conversation there. But
Big shout out to that. Shout out to the geek in you.
but I did all of this myself with literally no money. Bro, like when I say I was living in Wilmington, the Sunday breakfast mission, homeless. I recently have just been there, and I go back and forth constantly. I'm making moves, bro.
So Black Ice on the grind after being kicked out, then being homeless for a little bit, and then all of a sudden using fuel. See, I don't know how people do that because it's crazy. Maybe I got so many pats on the back every day that when somebody really irks me, I kind of like get in my feelings. And I did, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I could utilize the fuel, utilize that. But when you're saying it, you literally is telling me somebody pissed you off so bad you had to create a shoe. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
Literally, bro.
That's
literally.
like
And I was like,
what
I'm sorry
is
to cut
that?
you off.
Nah,
I
it's
don't
all
mean to
good.
cut you
I'm
off.
sitting here like,
But it's like,
did you create it to hit him with it? Like I don't get
bro, I created everything to slap this guy in the face because he is an A&R. This guy went platinum. This guy went platinum in the 90s, bro. And I feel like he was still living on that dream, and the fact that
so
he used to
be an old head. Like
yes,
it's part of the
yes,
schemes that I've talked about back in the
yes,
shows where he
yes.
was used to be or
a
okay, a has been.
And
There you go.
so what happened was when the moment that I said I wanted to own my stuff, because I met him by accident. Hear some of my music. We were working on some of my music, and he was like, "Oh, you the truth, you the truth, you the truth." The moment that I said, the whole different light switched, and I was out. But to jump back just a little bit before I even got to Wilmington, story. Now, I'm not going to get into it too much here, but at the show, I really speak about it. I was facing 50 years to life for charges that I did not commit. In jail for almost a year trying to prove my innocence. And I've lost everyone who at that time, or who I thought mattered, because, I really was left in there. Except for my mother, father, other mother, my grandmother, just literally those 5 people calling me, answering the phone every day. And my big guy, he knows who he is. ACID was there for me. And this is why we rock the way that we do, because we're a team, bro. I was in there by myself. Those 6 people gave me mad love and gave me the strength to realize that I made it through the worst. Bro, and I'm doing it on my own.
Big shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. The homie Black Ice, he's getting emo right now, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
That's what we do, bro. It's really crazy.
It's
bro.
really crazy.
I'm just so happy. I'm happy. I'm really happy.
I love it. I love it. And so it brings me to this track right here called Pressures. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And I know it has a lot to do with most of the things that you just spoke about, but we're going to let them talk about it and make you want to tell us why you write this song.
Big facts.
Can you pick up, dog? I'm on the phone. 21 hours, I'm all alone. Mama, pray for me that I come home This is so much pressure in. This is so much pressure in. Can you pick up, dog? I'm on the phone. 21 hours. I'm all alone. Mama, pray for me that I come home. This is so much pressure in. This is so much pressure in. Can you understand time is different in that place? You gotta sleep just to run away, run away. My life was drastically changed from being free to a slave. All because of what someone said. Nasty flavored food and hard ass trays. Listening to the radio every day. Basketball and chess out in the yard. Staying sane in jail was so damn hard. Can you pick up, dog? I'm on the phone. 21 hours. I'm all alone. Mama, pray for me that I come home. This is so much pressure in. This is so much pressure in. Now that I'm out, they still find a way to keep me in. Got no felonies, but the charges are what they need to win. The opposition in life has got a bigger hand. Over me, over you, all across the land. Stop killing one another, start healing each other. Realize that in this time it's deeper than skin color. I pray for you, I hope you pray for me. Cause the way it looks to me, it's a godless society. Wrapped in bows, indoctrinating our youth. The game bang and slang that rock to get some loot. Go get an education, go get an education. Go learn to own a company, you know it's hard, but it just take patience. Stop trying to run these streets, too many snakes straight thinking. Mama taught you better, I hope you're really making the best choices for you. Cause the generation behind is learning exactly what you do, I'm out. They learn exactly what you do now. They learn exactly what you do now. They learn exactly what you do now.
Shout out to everybody listening. That was Black Ice with Pressures. Pressures is available all over the place, right?
Pressures on exclusively only on your radio station and on Power 101.7.
Power 101.7 out of Delaware, right? Wilmington?
Yes.
Yes. Shout out to that. Shout
Out
out
of
to
Georgetown,
us.
Delaware.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. We out here, man. Shout out to that.
Of course, man. Mad love.
Mad love, mad love, mad love. The homie Black Ice. If you guys are just tuning in to us right now, Black Ice is C4 Delaware. Just finished getting out of a situation which seemed to be going well until somebody decided to turn the tables on him, you know, and basically could not provide the things that they said they can. And that's what I believe always when somebody has been dealing with a has-been. I really don't care, and I don't want to make this about me, but I really don't care if you have done that before. What are you doing currently? You know, like,
exactly.
I just don't get when people are out there talking about their past time because they don't realize that somebody made them there. You didn't do that by yourself. There's no way. And then you took that motivation and decided, like, you know what? Fuck this dude. I'm gonna go ahead and make a shoe. Like, I'm still bugging now.
Bro.
How that is like, who thinks of that? Like, I'm gonna make a shoe. Like
I'm gonna make a shoe, bro. Like, literally.
That's crazy.
I literally said, what it was at first, it's like, you know, I want to get t-shirts done. I want to get my own clothing, which I'm going to get. But then I was like, fuck it. I want something different than the average artist. How many local or fucking regular artists, for that matter, shoe before, like, getting signed or anything like that? And I built the shoe I made the custom shoe, and I'm doing business directly with the guy from Italy. So there's no middleman.
Oh man, there's no middleman. There's nothing.
Everything that I'm doing, there's no middleman. I cut everybody out. I write my own music. I produce my own music. I engineer my own music, and I send it off to my boy ACID to get the productions and all that other extra good stuff done. Either way, the team handles that. We got the videos on lock. We got everything on lock by ourselves.
Big shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Black Ice is working and pushing songs as an R&B artist, but you also rap. What you know? What?
Yeah.
Usually R&B R&B guys are on the low rappers, especially if they have a flow or something like that. So
Right.
when was it that you started introducing the rapper side of you?
Um, like my sophomore year. My sophomore year of high school, like I really was doing poetry for a long time and just singing. And like I had people around me that were doing it a lot. My good boy Miles. Shout out Miles, bro. We started off like really doing it, and he just started showing me battle rap videos, and I really was like, man, it is such a different artistic expression. And I mean, the way that I look at it is the feminine energy that, but we have to have a balance of the duality of masculinity and femininity. And so the rapper side of me is more or less the alpha, the masculine, like gangster rap, but I'm still gonna get my point across with what I
Yeah,
gotta
the
say.
gully, the
Yeah,
like I got an
ice.
attitude
That's where
type
you get
shit.
ice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's where you get the cockiness from. But
You get
and that's
the
what made me want to make a shoe. Ice wanted to make a shoe, bro. Tavon didn't want to make a shoe. Ice wanted to make a shoe.
and here goes the crazy side. Like, and then, but it's cool because it's not like you don't have a flow in that song. Pressures. It seems like you wanted to cry out a lot, and then at the same time, like speak, because there's not so many things that you could say while you're crying. There's only so much you could say while you're speaking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and I think that's how that song was going. And Pressures is really hard because you're just sitting there like trying to figure this shit out, like, and trying to survive, and trying to not give up. That's the real pressure of things when people utilize
I
that word.
will say, like, people don't understand like how I don't condone any type of negative activity that people do, but that that is an experience that I would never wish on my worst enemy.
Mm.
That is something that no one, I believe, should really ever have to go through, because that will make you go insane. And people who are not strong enough, this is why they continue to go back, because it is so easy for us to get brainwashed. Like, repetition is key with anything. You can become a master at anything doing it so much. So it was at a whole nother psychological level of that. But
Yeah.
I feel for everybody that's in there, and you know, I would love to do something about it if I had the opportunity to.
Well, you got
Really.
something here, right? Because a lot of people are forgetting that there's stuff in life that happen, and most of our um, artist guys, artist friends, artist people, like, they forget that there's that side that they're trying to, persona, but are you really trying to be behind the wall? Like, it's the hard. Let's not get too crazy, but you do have the opportunity with your music and stuff like that. Blah blah. There's a lot of people that's in the comments right now that heard that song Pressures, and they just bring them back to their time. So
Yo,
there is a
can I?
relatable thing right there.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
D- Now, can you imagine? Can you just like get in my place for a moment? I'm in there. I'm inside, right? And my song comes on. Pressure comes on, and you gotta. There's 68 people on both sides of the
Mm.
tier. Everybody who has met me outside, who has anybody who's in the jail, has heard my song, and it gave them hope. You have no idea, like, and I want to do that for everybody in every type of situation. I want to be able to give hope. I want to be able to continue to be authentic. That's why I'm not signing, because I want to stay me.
Before we get into the signing part, okay? Because I know we talked behind the scenes about something exclusive. We're
Exclusive.
gonna talk about that. We're gonna take a little break real quick. But we got a song right here, "My Life Story," featuring Sterling.
Sterling.
Sterling. Okay.
Yeah, he's an actual really new up and coming artist. Like, I am I love his work. This is actually 64 bars of me rapping, bro, and him. It is all rap.
Man, the
All
whole
rap.
64 bars came out.
I'm not a rapper though.
I know, I feel you. "My Life Story" featuring Sterling, produced by Keith Johnson on QSJRadio.com.
Cheer. Black Ice. Rock to it. Cheer. First he was a boy who turned into a man. Had daddy in his life to teach him a better plan. Struggling to survive, pain was all he ever had. Nobody saw the tears that he cried, you understand? Internalizing the fear and bottling up the hate. Going to school depressed cause mom's working all day. At times when she come home, he's mad because it's late. Single mother of four, no time to appreciate. 10 years later, he meets a girl who made him whole. Got love on his mind, he wants to give her part of his soul. Then love ran out of time, broken but not to fold. Now he envisions the vision 3 times without the scope. Started his shoe line to walk the path of greatness. Finding the vibes inside of him just to save him. Praying to God to show the world exactly why you made him. Yeah.
I had to take a pause.
Feel you. Feel the silence. Sometimes people
Now he
need
wakes
that.
up in his cell, 50 years of life is hanging over his mind, cause his grandma thought it was right. No time for contemplation, just time served. Inflation of memories that he's making of his daughter in the basement, shaking. Never thought he'd see a day like this, where the world would crucify with a lie he missed. Several holidays with no pay, several letters he wrote to his babe, who was sleeping on him, feeling alone, vulnerable and afraid. Barely anyone in his corner till God made a way, saved the day with his life in a new wave, rowing his boat gently down the stream. Feeling so estranged, the ones you thought that you knew turn their backs quicker than Judas could be sold 30 pieces of silver.
Over the heads, bro.
Here's a different start. Another nigga lacking luck cause it's a weakness to him. Every time you find a girl, it's like a sequel to him. Losing interest is bagging bitches to put in storage and playing victim like what he doing, there's reason for it. Justifying action, it only happens when passions is clashing. He had a passion for lying like any nigga that smashes to brag about it to all his niggas. But I can tell there's a deeper issue, he hiding something. Mama had to parade a nigga, she always fucking. When he searched for some damn attention, they took it from him. He's alone and his inner thoughts start to rage. If this how she gon' do me, I'm doing bitches the same. Running by every play and I'm scoring like every day. Only because my mother ain't pay attention to me. Due to your neglect, you finally raise the beast. Due to your mistakes, these women gon' pay a fee.
Where the unsigned go to get heard. QSJ Radio.
I hear I hear, a lot of
You
people don't
hear that?
understand.
You hear
When
that?
they get to the end of that, they don't understand. Look. Bringing it back to the essence. For those of that There was no chorus really needed on that. A lot of people don't understand. Like sometimes the
Exactly.
break is needed because there's so much that is being said. So, especially when you're sitting down there, people that just tuning in right now, like you literally just told us everything about this, and to put it in a track in bars, the one first of all is amazing because a lot of people can't put songs together. And
Thank you.
two, when you put your boy Sterling in it, what's up with Sterling? Is he somebody personal? Somebody's up and coming? Like, I know you said
He's
something about that.
he's he's up and coming. I actually met him by complete accident, and the reason why I did a feature with him, honestly, like Jordan Lucas. And then
Okay.
what happened was I originally uh, had the song just to do it myself because I'm afraid to depend on people. Because when it comes to doing shows and things like that, if you're not able to perform, then I can't perform that song.
Yeah.
So I was like, if you're going to get on this, I need you to realize that you are going to be doing this. This is what it comes down to.
Basically, your own
Excuse me.
standards of songs, like putting together with features. Like, if it's possible, I'm
Yes.
going to invite you to spots. I'm going to,
Yes. This is,
promote you
bro,
as much as I
he's
can.
locked in.
Nah,
He's locked
that's
in, bro.
love.
And I mean, like, I wanted to grab him before anybody grabbed him. Like, I mean, he's as well. He's not signed to me, but we are doing work. We are doing work.
And we're
Work,
talking
work,
about
work.
that right now. We're gonna talk about that right now, which is crazy because a lot of people not understanding. We talked about the shoe line. We talked about being homeless, being behind the wall for a year on something that you didn't do. You was facing 50, lost everything with the exception of those family members that stood by you for a while. Got scammed into some has been A&R, somebody who's been doing stuff for a long time, and then all of a sudden, like you start reaching out to artists, and now you're talking about an independent label. Like, what's going on with this though?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like it's crazy. It was literally an epiphany. It was like after everything that you do, why not own everything? Honestly, I spend hours and hours on end making everyone else rich. I'm
Mm.
willing to go all in the same way that they do and risk losing everything to gain everything and have it in my way. I don't want to compromise myself by any means. And I don't want to work with, I don't want to put anyone in a situation where they feel as though they have to compromise themselves. And so being an artist and owning the label with no strings attached right now, that's a smart move, man.
It is, man, and shout out to that. For those who are looking for an independent label now, are you looking for someone who's local? That way you could take advantage of your resources, or somebody who could be in the distance and try to figure it
I
out.
am I am willing to work with every single artist that is willing to hustle, that is willing to realize and know that they are the ones that run their career. I'm not here to make you famous. I'm not here to make you rich. You're here to make you famous. You're here to make you rich.
Mm. So,
Your value is you believe.
a lot of independent labels are always looking to manage, or to have some kind of jump on. A lot of artists are under this impression that being signed is basically like you're gonna sit back and watch what the label does for you. um it's this misconstruction, and then when you're dealing with that old has been kind of personality, and you start meeting a whole bunch of people, you start realizing that that's exactly what you probably felt when you got in those situations. What is in your expectations when you start working with artists, especially finding out that they're dope, that they got a catalog, stuff like that? What else do you think, or what should they be looking for? What are your expectations?
Sound alikes. I don't want anybody to sound like any artist in the main industry, bro. We have our own sound. we need to catalog that sound. So I need all original artists. Problem, telling you no. I got my own. I just want to help you.
Yeah.
So it's all about you giving me your 110%, you give me your drive, and my team will help you grow one single at a time, because it's really a singles market.
It is a singles market. A lot of people out there, but they throwing singles like crazy these days. You know what I'm saying? And you out there, you got your song on one of the top
Yeah.
tri-state area type things, because Wilmington is reachable to Philly. It's reachable to different areas of southern New Jersey and in the mid, and even down to Maryland. So people don't understand that that's kind of like it doesn't seem like it's a lot. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but I know that those cities be popping. Like,
Yeah.
It's so crazy when people don't understand what is right outside their doors. Like, it's so crazy.
And you know what's the greatest thing about the package is the fact that, yes, you have to pay money initially. You are going to have to pay money every time you do work, but that's with anybody that you do. But what comes with that package is going to be the kicker of why you'll want to continue to work with me. And there's that whole thing will come out in due time. But just know, Traffic, I have industry people behind me.
Yeah. I mean, not for nothing, Black. I'm going to tell you something, and this is the part of the show I'm going to flip out. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to ask you to defend yourself, okay? Because I'm going to wild out, okay? And this is the part of the show, okay, that I'm just going to be
We are
bugging.
home to the unsigned artist. If you have other expectations, look elsewhere. We are at war all the time. Our weapon is mad love.
Okay, Black Ice.
So what happened?
You my dude, okay? You my dude. But at the end of the day, okay, I'm trying to figure out what is it that the artists are paying for if they deal with you.
Okay. So basically, with that package, I'm doing a $250 single package. You pay $50 up front to get the slot. You have to pay $200 within those first 2 weeks. I need to see commitment. Now, and the reason why you're paying is because I'm paying on the back end. Point blank, period. None of this is free. Nothing is free.
So you telling me the artist is going to pay you and they still have to show commitment, which I mean to tell you that the dollar signs should show the commitment.
Yes. Now, I think if I understand what you're saying correctly, but what I mean by that is with that $250, you were getting photo shoots, you were getting music videos, you were getting interviews, you were getting other things that you would only get like and label, but that's for one single. You're getting all of that for one single. Think about the promotion and marketing
so you're
behind
telling me right now, and I'm dead ass. I love the fact that you're defending yourself, okay? So understand what I do here. You know what I do here, okay? So you're telling me $250, you're gonna push a single the best way possible, meaning that you're gonna try your hardest to get the photo shoot, the photo albums, get them the videos, get them everything that you can for $250. And of course, you're in the back end probably pushing out some of your own money. You just want some of that shit back.
Exactly. That's all.
Okay. Now listen. This is something else, okay? I'm gonna start wilding. Because I'm telling you, I'm have become the angriest man on this radio shit. Okay, and I just want.
I know, bro. I know.
I'm really pissed at people because they out here fucking working backwards, okay? So now this is what I'm trying to tell you. Black Ice, you mad talented. You got a whole story. You're not trying to look back, and I get it, all right? And I get it, and I'm not trying to stop your hustle or look at it crazy or anything like that. But now the thing is, you've been with a situation where the artist or the A&R has claimed to have the whole world behind them. Okay?
Right.
Now, when you're out here and you're using that same identity, not his or hers, as I got the industry behind me, why do you feel like you need to say that?
Because the industry is ran off of image, and artists, for some reason, think that when they hear industry names that, oh, that is what it is. No, bro, they're everyday people, and they work just like we work, and they try to make money just like we make money. So I just want it to be known that the only difference between industry and indie is clout.
Okay.
So in reality, I'm just saying that I got clout behind me if I need it.
Okay, I think I can understand what's going on there. That if the situation had to occur, that you could put that artist or that situation in a bigger position, that you could just call somebody.
Real easy, and I can call him right now, like real shit, like right now. He's probably watching the video right now, and I'm just trying to keep anonymity because
you don't
being flashy.
Exactly.
I don't need to be flashy.
Okay, and that's fine. Okay, and that's fine, and that's straight up understandable. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you fucking just defended yourself. Okay, because I'm not, yo, Ice, I'm not playing. I'm playing out here. I cannot sit here and ask people to pay for something in the same time that they don't know what the fuck, because a lot of these dudes, they won't even support the show. And I know and I believe that me, as popular as we are, as people don't believe that we are, and the situations that we always put ourselves in, we are probably, if you think about it, you're literally donating to us. Because the situations probably you've seen yourself or artists or other people have brought to your attention, they're trying to have you like work for their living.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like that's what started it for me and you. Of course, I've been watching you for a long time, and you know, it's one thing to say I support you, but it's another thing to show it. And so I made my little donation in the beginning just to show you that, hey, I'm here, I'm still watching you, and I support you. And then I told you, I wrote you an email, and I told you myself, I'm getting that interview, and we're going to do this because I support what you do.
And it's all good. It's all good. But with that, I'm not saying it's about you. I'm just saying that there's a lot of other, there's a lot of artists out there that doesn't understand how big this could be for them, you know. And just like you in your situation, they don't understand how big that this could be for them, and it's still one of the cheapest promotion marketing things that can happen for them. And I still don't understand how artists are not out there investing in themselves, because they believe that a snap of a finger that they're gonna go viral, or that somebody's gonna do something crazy. Because I don't know if anybody has realized this, but unless you got an already big outlet, already got money in the bank, the only time that you're gonna go viral is if you do something outrageous and obnoxious, and right now,
negative,
and something right now that everybody is making fun of. An artist that I literally have defended, not knowing that he was gonna become this shit. You know, he's out there, he's snitching, he's doing this, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm saying here, like, you know what? A few months ago, everybody wanted to track with this nigga. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't really matter if it was true or false or anything like that. But you have to be extremely obnoxious, extremely colorful, extremely stupid, look like the Crypt Keeper, all this other crazy shit, get in a wedding dress, get real pink tattoos, which I've never heard of that shit, but you got to do something extremely outrageous. And for you are settled in in Wilmington, Seaford, Delaware, which a lot of people don't understand. People take trips out there. People they go to the beaches out there. You know what I'm saying? They this is not a game out there. This is Dover. Land. You know what I'm saying? This is Delaware. And people don't understand that because they're like, nothing is popping in Delaware. But if they really looked into this hip hop thing and this R&B thing, a lot came out of Delaware, which is really crazy, man.
Yo, I gotta say too, shout out to the ones that's in Delaware, Smack, Indie Plug. Like, it's a lot of people, and I can't even say names because I don't want nobody feeling like no kind of way.
Yeah.
But it's mad love out here, and it's mad love, but it's not because people don't support because they feel like, I'm better than that nigga, but it's not competition, and that's another thing. Working, no ego, please.
Yeah.
No ego. It's no ego at all, bro. I'm trying to help you eat. I'm trying to help everybody eat that comes in contact. But ego has to go out of the door because it's not. Why be that way when you already know you're going to the top?
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. My man Sound is my man Black Ice. Black Ice, I'm going to introduce you to something. You probably heard of this before, the fast round. So if you haven't heard about the fast round, I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 minutes of random ass questions.
Sure.
And they're going to be to get to know you better, you as an artist and stuff like that. And right after that, we'll talk about what's going on in the future for Black Ice and what are you expecting to do. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJ Radio.
We have now started our fast round where our guests are asked a few questions about themselves that they wouldn't expect us to ask.
Don't worry, it's not like that.
Hope you didn't think we were that underground.
If you answer 20 questions, we will send you a bundle package. Bundle package is a bag, a few not paraphernalia, a few promotional program stuff, a t-shirt, and access to some of our biggest resources. Okay, but you have to be crazy, honest, straight up. Let us know who you are. 20 questions in the end of 2 minutes. The timer will not start until the first question has been asked. So here we go. What songs have you completely memorized?
All of them.
Okay. What are you absolutely determined to do?
Succeed.
What age do you want to live to?
85.
What takes up too much of your time?
Work.
What's the best single day on the calendar?
Friday.
What is special about the place you grew up?
Repeat that question for me.
What is special about the place you grew up?
Southern hospitality.
Southern. What fictional place would you most like to go?
I wanted to go to Cali and I actually got to go there now. So Japan.
The question was, what fictional place would you like to go?
Oh, I'm sorry. Asgard.
What the fuck?
You said fictional.
Yeah, I did. How do you relax after a hard day of work?
Music.
Okay, we only got 7 out of that, so we're gonna you didn't make it, but we're gonna continue asking questions because I'm sure people want to know about you. Okay, so you didn't get the package. We'll send you a T-shirt though, for real.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
What's the best way a person can spend their time? What's in your opinion?
Man, honestly, and speaking for myself and for people, I mean, I would say cultivating your mind. I mean, feeding your mind, your soul with positive things. And what I mean by that is like not even just feeding it, but saying affirmations to yourself. I literally talk to myself every day. This is why I made the shoe on the guy, because my confidence level is to the point where it's like, you know, your value. I
Mm.
literally talk to myself every day and make myself realize why I'm valuable.
Mm.
And so
I
literally
can't
I
talk
would
to
say
myself.
I would spend all my time in making me a better me.
Ooh, like that. Big shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Black Ice in the building, in the middle of a fast round. I mean, it didn't get all to 20, but it's all good. What is the most annoying question that people ask you?
You really want to know?
Bird, let me know. Let me.
Why are you so black? Bro, I'm black. Okay, we get it. I'm half past midnight.
Oh my God, he's blue black.
Literally. Exactly.
Stop.
Purple. Blurple. Like,
Blurple. Give him the bomb for that. Shout out to everybody listening, man. Tune in to QSJ Radio. Zuka's the cat says he wants to give you a shout out. A lot of people give you a lot of fire. Sean Archer, he's watching on Streamworks TV. Zan
definitely.
Killer,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Streamworks
you.
TV watching in.
Follow me on IG, man. Black Ice R&B 33. R, literally the letters.
Black Ice R&B 33.
33.
Lovely. So, what's up with the future of Black Ice? What's going on? What is the this is the autumn time. A lot of people like to call this a different quarter or whatever that talk is. What are some of the goals for the end of the year and upcoming years?
Honestly, for me, I mean, like I said, I've got the show coming up. It's just obviously more studio time. Take the time to develop the people that I work with just for that one song. I really am gonna have so much fun putting in the work, like with people who are like-minded. So much more stuff can get done when people are connected and are on the same page and have the same vision. You can't stop a force that way. This is why separatism is spread all over the world, because when we are united, we cannot be stopped.
Word.
But I mean, really,
I
it's
wanna know,
focusing
son.
on the artist.
I want to know, like, I know that you deep with it and everything, and a lot of people are getting there. You know, they probably high, but you know, so they're there with you. What's crazy is that you chose a logo, for a guy in a spacesuit on the moon, looking at Earth with a beer. What's a lot of people are asking on they want to see a picture of these shoes. They want to know what's going on.
Do you have? Can I send them to you right now?
Yeah, I have the. Yeah, let's do that while we.
Oh, actually, no. The link that everybody can go to is aliveshoes.com/cosmos. KOSMOZ.
You said
And it'll
alive?
take you right. aliveshoes.com/cosmos. And the shoe will pop right up.
Big shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. If you guys didn't get that, aliveshoes.com/cosmos.
I have another shoe. Actually, that is what the endeavor is for the wintertime. I'm really focusing on the shoe line. Once the label gets up, I'm dropping the shoe line at the same time.
I need to see what's up, man. Maybe I'm like not seeing the website right. aliveshoes.com/cosmos.
Yes.
I gotta look for them.
My shoe might have got taken down.
Oh, okay.
Because it might have gotten taken down because, and when I first launched it, I needed 7 pre-orders in order for the shoe to be manufactured. Nobody, I couldn't get anybody to view it, but at the same time, it's hard to present a shoe that you don't have physically.
Okay, I see you. That you starting with a live shoes out of Italy. I see you. No middleman. I get it. Big shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsigned artists. Cosmos is the shoe. Black Ice is the dude. We talked about a lot, and what people are gonna wonder is where can they stream or find your music at right now?
So you can stream a couple of singles that I have up on Spotify. On
Okay.
Spotify, I have two different accounts. One account is for one single is under Tavon Johnson,
Okay.
Tayvon Johnson, and then the other one is Tavon Ice Johnson. On YouTube, you can type in Tavon Johnson. Um, on all my Twitter, uh, Instagram, you can find me under Black Ice R&B 33, and my Snapchat is Ice302DSE.
If you guys want to hit him up on the email too, TavonJohnson34 at gmail.com. Features, all that other stuff. Talk
Yes,
about the
all
label.
business inquiries.
Yes, please. Tavon, Tayvon Johnson 34 at gmail.com. My man Black Ice, C4 Delaware. He's young and he's out there trying to do bigger things than people have told him he can do, which is an amazing fuel. Don't get him mad. He'll come out with a different shoe color. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is crazy. I really want to take time to say thank you for you and your support to the show. Not only that, time to talk to us about you, your endeavors and stuff like that, sharing your music with us here at QSJRadio.com. I really love the story, bro. And as long as you keep going through something, put it on a track and we're going to play it. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
I actually got something exclusive for you too. The next time I get on the show, it's actually another single coming out. Like I got singles waiting to come out. It's just I haven't really been pushing it, but I got one called Collect that I know you're going to love and Drake going to hate.
Okay. Roger that. Black Ice. Make sure you guys follow him on that IG. Black Ice R&B 33. That is mad easy, and it just comes off the tongue, right? You're stupid. Oh my God! Thank you so much for coming on here with us.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artists. Today's show is brought to you by Black Ice. Black Ice, new single out right now called Life Story. This one right here, with Keith Johnson on the production and Sterling as the feature. Shout out to everybody listening.
Cheer. Black Ice. Rock to it. Cheer. First he was a boy who turned into a man. Had daddy in his life to teach him a better plan. Struggling to survive, pain was all he ever had. Nobody saw the tears that he cried, you understand? Internalizing the fear and bottling up the hate. Going to school depressed cause mom's working all day. At times when she come home, he's mad because it's late. Single mother of four, no time to appreciate. 10 years later, he meets a girl who made him whole. Got love on his mind, he wants to give her part of his soul. Then love ran out of time, broken but not to fold. Now he envisions the vision 3 times without the scope. Started his shoe line to walk the path of greatness. Finding the vibes inside of him just to save him. Praying to God to show the world exactly why you made him. Yeah. Now he wakes up in his cell, 50 years of life is hanging over his mind, cause his grandma thought it was right.
All songs provided today have been asked for permission to play live on our stream via web.
Live stream.
Any content cannot be used without written consent from QSJ Radio.